This is Ishmael here at Shaw's premier night spot, The Mez, and you're watching Lucky You Films, The Last Passport, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Action!
All right, we are now at the bar at the Mez, which is where the pre, post, before, after, and every party known to man for this wonderful movie called, what's the name of it? The Last Passport. Will be taking place. And the cast, they're the stars of this particular movie, but the real stars of this movie, at least that's what they said, are the two directors, Kent Smith and Dave Temple. And they want you to know that they did this for free, so any donations that you'd like to give, we're going to be having a box outside the doors. Good afternoon, guys. How are you?
Hey. Doing great.
All right, you guys, how did this whole thing get started?
We started coming up with the idea to try to make a movie, and I happened to be getting ready to go on a trip and walked into a passport office and noticed what was going on in the passport office, and was kind of surprised at the similarities, how it worked in relationships to our lives and the people that you meet every day. And then, so I came out of there, told Dave, said, look, I think I got an idea. It sounds like a great story. Let's look at it. We started talking about it, and he goes, I like it. And he said, as a matter of fact, why don't we do this in 30 days?
We had been talking about another story that he'd already written with another friend of his. And at that time, because it wasn't ready to be made, we said, let's do something else right now. Because you know that you can't make any movies without a calling card, and your movie is your calling card.
Who are the people that donated their time, or did everybody donate their time?
We had everybody donate time. I mean, we had Steve Saxon, was our cinematographer, donated his time. We had
Mark Overton.
Mark Overton with
lights.
Was a gaffer for us on that, and he donated all of his time. I mean, every person involved. We had Ginger Nussman, who worked as a costume designer, and donated her time. The whole community, the North Carolina community, stepped up and just came to place and made this happen.
All right, so why did you decide to partner with the Mez and Lucky You Films?
Because they took pity on it.
Did they?
They
no. Said, yes, we want to
do
this?
Well, I think they really dug the energy, the idea. They've got the coolest venue in town, and we asked them, and they said yes.
All right, so, this is a movie about people, so what will people be able to identify with this particular film?
Well, I think the great thing about this story is that every person in it is based on real people. These are characters that could be anybody.
It really starts with neighbors helping neighbors.
Is this a movie that will just kind of tug on their heartstrings a little bit, and maybe they're doing a little bit of soul searching, and why?
And the funny thing is the people that, we learn about the main character, this elderly gentleman who just spends a day in the passport office. We learn about his life through the mirror of other people.
And I think if you're looking for something in your life and you come see this movie, you're definitely going to be inspired.
So what was your decision-making process for deciding which actors played? I mean, what were you kind of going for here? Because, you got black, white, Indian, old, young.
We wanted people that were able to integrate with each other very well, that were able to, we did a lot of improv in our auditions to see who could actually
improv was pretty key.
Think on your feet.
Your average film shoots 4 to 6 pages a day. We were doing 26 a day. So people were pretty much hating us. But the key was on that much of a truncated schedule, you have to see people who can operate under pressure, improv on the turn of a dime, and the ethnicity, the choice for ethnicity or age reflected the character that was needed. And those work hand in hand to, make the selection. But I do want to give big props. We had, all the actors were exceptional, every single one of them. Even the brand new ones that came out of nowhere, had never acted before. But really, without Jimmy Hager, we don't have a story. And the way that he very graciously allowed the other actor opposite him be the star, and you can see it in the film. When he allowed that happen, there was a little bit of history in the making there.
All right, who would you like to thank for any special efforts or donations? Who would you like to thank?
The Mez,
yes.
The entire Epicenter, Goodwill,
okay.
Mark Mathis,
yes.
Fox News Rising.
Yes.
Definitely Mark Mathis, without a doubt.
Yes.
Coca-Cola is one of our sponsors.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, Mushroom Network. We didn't even talk about this. The fact that we streamed the entire making of the movie 24/7 live, the entire process. I mean, that's never been done before. That's another thing that's never been done before. So Robert Reddick and Mushroom Networks have made that happen by having cameras, and all these guys had cameras on us every step of the way.
So the big premiere, you guys got to be excited about this. You saw it at the Solstice Film Festival up in Minneapolis, right? So, what awards did you win up there?
We got Best Director to both of us.
I think it's the first time they actually split a trophy in half,
Yeah.
and he got a half and I got a half, which is really hangs on the wall weird,
Well,
but
if
it's
you
neat.
have books, it
Yeah.
helps.
Right.
Yeah.
And then,
Said one of you's gonna have to take home.
and then Jimmy Hager got Best Actor,
Oh.
which was great. You know, we're going up against some really good movies.
We had great competition.
Yeah, they had over 800 entries into the film festival. So.
All right. So why should people come see this film? Why should they?
Let's start with support. Let's start with supporting film in our community.
Right.
Support goodwill, help other people.
Right.
Support your friends. All of these, we're all friends and family. And hey, P.S., what else you doing on Wednesday night?
Yeah.
October 21st.
Yeah.
All right. One word to describe the film.
Amazing.
Guys, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you. On the other side of this break, some faces you know and a few new ones. We'll meet the stars of The Last Passport and get their perspective on what it's like to be involved in a whirlwind filmmaking. Also, we'll talk to them about the excitement surrounding the upcoming premiere. Keep it right here.
First floor, window on the world frame, your view before
I knew something was fishy about him because he was walking like doctors don't walk.
bigger than this room.
35.
In a place where destiny meets reality.
Everybody goes through that. You ain't the first, you won't be the last.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Keep that up, you're gonna get me crying.
Put the gun down. No, what you got to do is you got to get in line.
Where time is stolen.
They should be paying me for as long as I'm sitting here.
On the looks of it, I got about an eternity.
And life's complexities are made simple.
Nothing else matters. No destination. Your mind's free.
Like I always say, honey, if you got it, spend it.
Comes a story about one man's journey. Directors Kent Smith and David Temple share a message of hope and transformation. Lucky You Films presents Jimmy Hager, Bonnie Johnson, and Dave Blamey, and introducing Stefan Montesarin and Chris Crutchfield in The Last Passport.
Life is like a record. Spinning.
Yeah, you just never know when you're gonna get scratched.
Long back 10, the sharp walked in, you could tell it wasn't.
Quit blaming your mother. Ain't no saint gonna come and save you.
This is something different.
It's just all a part of the hustle, you dig?
No, I don't dig. It really starts with neighbors helping neighbors.
That's me.
Happiness starts right here.
Them boys just be chilling.